Hey guys, it's Jade and welcome to my first journal with me video. I'm excited to do this. I said in a previous haul video that I had an idea for a layout and that I would try to film it if I could, and my camera angle and everything worked out just fine. So I did film it. It turned out pretty well. And I'm hoping to be able to do some more of these in the future. Right now I am just putting down some of the Black Marble Dilutions paint that I picked up from Michael's the other day with a 60% off coupon there on the left. And I've already sketched out the quote that I want to go with this layout on the right. I didn't want to do the sketching on camera because it was a long quote and I had to figure out placement and all of that. And all of that can kind of get tedious, so I didn't want to have that on camera. Here I am taking some Prima watercolors and I am just kind of doing a splatter in the gray color. It's the primary color set, and it kind of makes it look like a little galaxy or a night sky or something like that. And I just covered up the right side so I wouldn't get the splatters all over the quote. And here I'm just drying all of that with my heat gun. I picked that heat gun up from Hobby Lobby some time ago when they had all the Paper Studio stuff on sale for half off. I mean, it's been a couple years now. My stickers from Redbubble finally came in. This spread will be about the show Vikings. I ordered that black and white sticker of Ragnar Lothbrok, and I actually ordered a color copy as well, but to go with this spread I wanted to use the black and white one. Here I am just outlining the quote with my Micron pen. I've said previously that I like to outline my titles and things like that with either my Micron pens or my fine tip Sharpies. This here I'm using a 0.5. I started out with a 0.3 and decided that that was a little too thin for me. I wanted some thicker outline lines, so I picked up my 0.5 and I am currently outlining with that. So here I am just doing erasing all of the pencil lines to leave the pen marks. Here I'm using a kneadable eraser. I've talked about this before. I just discovered these things. And this eraser, you can get it from any craft store. They kind of have the consistency of putty, but what I really love about them is that when you use them to erase, they do not leave all of that eraser residue on your paper or around your desk or anything like that. So there's no cleanup using that eraser. Here I am filling in the insides of the words with the Jelly Roll pens, and I've said previously I like to use Jelly Rolls or paint pens to color in my titles and quotes and things like that. One of the reasons that I love to use them is that because if you, when outlining, if you've made any mistakes, like if you've made a outline too thick, or you have kind of like an errant line somewhere, you can kind of cover that up with the paint or the gel in the Jelly Roll pens, so it's not so noticeable. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm just coloring in the words, and you'll see me kind of correcting things as I go. And sorry for that there, guys. I thought my camera had stopped and I was checking it and wasn't paying attention to where I was putting my hand. So anyway, I finished coloring in on this side here. I'm taking my white Uniball pen just to journal about the show Vikings. I love it. I actually tried watching it several times, and it wasn't until I put the closed caption on that I really got into it. So once I got past that first show, I was all in. If you have not seen it, guys, watch it. I told you I binged it, and I've been rewatching it. I don't even know how many times. And here is my favorite quote from the show. Oh, how the little piggies will grunt when they hear how the older boar suffered. And yes, the piggies do grunt, and I'm curious to see how they go on grunting. Those of you who have watched the show know exactly what that means. Those of you who haven't, I don't want to spoil anything if you decide to watch it. So yeah, I just really enjoyed the show. I love the Ragnar Lothbrok character. He had so many flaws, but so many good things about him as well. So I was just fascinated by him, actually, and I'm curious to see how the story will continue. I've watched through season 5 part 1, currently waiting on season 5 part 2 to come out. And here on this side, I'm just going over and re-outlining my lines here and correcting little mistakes here and there. So that is pretty much it for this video, guys. If you like this journal with me, I would appreciate it if you would hit like and subscribe, and hopefully I will do some more of these, and I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.